is a strange enemy. It makes us see faults others don't have and makes us blind to the crimes we ourselves have committed. This is the story of the blind man who could not see and run from the monsters within. Welcome to your next cinematic Bible story, right here inside the Paraverse. A kitchen, a table, and 2 chairs. Dave, a young 30-something-year-old man, sits at a small kitchen table, one hand gripping something, the other palm square down on a manila envelope. The mind is absent, traveling strange lands and exploring brutalities so horrendous we might just read his own thoughts.
Clouds so thick I could cut through it with a pair of scissors. I could barely see a few feet ahead of me. It's a brownish golden haze. And of course, it's dust. It was kicked up from the fight. Very violent, very merciless, very brutal. The confrontation between, well, the age-old rivals. A fight that lingers on and on and on. Wait, did you hear that? I think I heard something. The scarred, bruised, bloodied, battered, and out-of-breath opponents recede back into the distant, dark, secret nooks and crannies of my mind.
Dave awakens from his daydream. His wife, Olandra, walks in from the back door, takes her shoes off, and unties her scarf.
You okay?
Yes. Sorry.
Just daydreaming, huh?
More like day nightmaring. 'Twas a stupid fight.
Who was fighting?
Good and evil.
Oh. A bit dramatic, no?
Well, that's real life.
Who won?
Dave looks up at her, searching.
Not sure. You interrupted, but evil was a clear favorite already. I assume it wins in the end.
She smiles and walks over to the sink.
What were they fighting about?
Dave's voice stammers. His thoughts stumble as his sweaty and shaking raised hand comes back down on the manila folder, hiding a label that reads, "Sensitive."
Hey, how was Olivia's ballet recital?
Oh God, it lasted all afternoon.
Oh yeah?
Wish you were there. She did so good.
Sorry I couldn't. I had to get something downtown.
Dave's left hand remains clutched, hiding something that will change his life and hers forever.
What time was that again? 3 to 7, right? I tried calling you.
Yeah, 3 to 7. Sorry, my phone must have been off. Super strict in there.
Dave's grimace is meant to be a smile, one that attempts to cover the reality of his inner state.
Hey, so as I was pulling up, did I see someone leave?
Yes, a colleague. Nate, you remember Nate.
His eyes dart furtively to the folder, then back up to his wife.
He came to deliver an urgent package.
Oh. Is everything okay there?
Nah, nothing huge, just work stuff. Breaking and entering. So tell me, how'd she do?
As she sits and starts relating Olivia's exploits, Dave slips and falls back in his strange, distant thoughts.
Olivia is a perfect mixture of her and I. Our daughter. I love her. I look at her and I see both of our halves. That's why I love and hate her. No, I don't mean... I don't hate my wife. I love her. I hate myself, though. I think I love her too much. That's why I hate myself. I know everything she likes, dislikes, adores, bores. Her mood swings. I know them. I know how to handle them. I know she hates chocolate, but loves chai tea in the evening and won't go to bed without it. We always talk about Olivia to remind one another how lucky we are to have each other. Here goes that smell again. It's dust in the air and blood on the ground. The commotion has mostly ceased, and there's indeed most assuredly a clear victor, while the vanquished lays there, still twitching. But as I try to make sense of it, and even attempt to reverse the outcome...
So that's the bulk of it. Isn't it amazing how skilled she is?
Well, yes, of course. She'll go far. Be as strong and lovely as her mom.
Aww.
She reaches out and grabs his hand. An instinctive jolt. Involuntary, but out of place.
What's wrong, Alex? What's going on?
What? Nothing.
He smiles, plays brave and innocent.
Can I see that folder?
You wouldn't be interested. Or even like it. Really.
It obviously has you rattled.
Tell you what. Go get ready for tea time. When you come back, I'll show you and you can help me make sense of it.
Okay. That's a plan. I see you finally decided... I saw the playbook in the trash bin in our room.
Her voice fades as he returns to his inner inferno.
Things have been stressful at work. Very. But that's because I have not been hitting my goals. Spending days on end at my workstation. Staring at cases. Trying to distract myself from this new reality. A reality that was once only suspicion. It has clouded my mind and disturbed my thoughts. No. Not looking for absolution, or forgiveness, or even empathy. I'm just asking.
Never gets old. So, you finally decided?
Huh?
I saw the playbook in the trash bin in our room.
Oh, yeah. I tried. It's good stuff, but for what I wanted to do, meh.
Tiny footsteps echo down the hallway as a beautiful 7-year-old girl makes her way with much enthusiasm.
Good night, Mom. Night, Daddy.
She runs off down the hall, then stops, turns around and comes back.
Dad, thanks for being there today. Made me dance even better after that big fall.
Dave winks at her as she runs off down the dark hallway. Olandra's heart drops.
You were there?
Yes. She fell during her dance, and I'm not sure she would have recovered if we were both absent.
She looks down at the folder again. He follows her gaze.
You want to see it now?
Well, only if...
No. Go ahead. Take a look. Help me understand.
Her hand covers her mouth, leaving only her scandalized, terrified eyes to scrutinize the contents of this folder.
This was a difficult decision, Landy. Difficult.
What are you
She can sense her throat tightening. Her airways are constricting. He stands, turns around, and reaches for the home phone.
911 operator, what's your emergency?
My wife stopped breathing. She's unconscious. Please send someone.
He calmly hangs up, turns away from Olandra's agonizing bouts and bids for more air. He chooses to face the window, an escape of sorts. Olandra's mouth is covered with foam. It is settling. No more oxygen, no more fuss, no more fight. The foam liquefies slowly, staining the surveillance photos in the open folder. Photos taken around 5:17 p.m. that same afternoon. Photos showing an unmistakable Olandra kissing an unidentified man at the window of a local motel room. Dave has run out of emotion. He pulls a vial out of his pocket and pours the rest of its content down the drain. An eternity passes. Two men sit across the table, listening to the recording. Nate leans forward and stops the tape. He glances at Dave.
This is it?
Yes.
Dave nods.
If this is all you recorded, I'll get this over to your lawyer.
Nate stands, and as he prepares to exit, he turns around one last time.
So David, to be clear, did Olandra know about your affair?
Dave freezes, caught off guard. The perplexed and embarrassed look on his face answers Nate's question, all too clearly. In this script, a man exacts vengeance against an evil done to him, only to realize that he himself is the offender. In the next script, a surprise awaits all of you that are hungry for a second volume of manuscripts, as the host and narrator of the show himself is taken and put under examination. Here is what to look forward to. A stale and uninspired classroom echoes the relentless percussions of a piece of chalk against the green board. A haphazard writing on the wall by a barely present teacher meets a largely uninterested and mostly numbed student body. One in particular, Lucas, the black boy sitting in the second row, remains in a world inside his own head, daydreaming of winged elephants and rainbow-colored tree leaves, a psychological shield he's learned to wield in order to escape a rather hard life, avoiding most painful memories of a distant future, a painful future. As the sun sets on this first season of manuscripts, for which we are most grateful to have edutained you, the same sun ushers in a series of keyless stories, twisted, awkward, and thought-provoking strings of events around Lucas's life. The first of which being the very exploration into just how, he's able to remember the future and predict the past. Jump with us in the next rabbit hole, a study in Lucas's and your undiagnosed medical condition, chronopathy. Want your name in one of the upcoming stories? Simple. Like this video and drop a comment on what you think this story was about. Now for the rest of you, want to get closer to the meanings of the Paraverse? Simple. Click on the link below to access the podcast and other unpublished material. We'll see you on the other side.